polls, any polls, there's going to be plus or minus a margin of error. And so when you do polls on the internet, on social media, app-based polls, which is what Bloomberg did, that is the most unreliable poll. In fact, as a matter of fact, you can actually get bots, robots, they call them bots, to take part in that poll and skew it. The most reliable poll are polls that are done by people going on the ground. Okay, so you say, okay, we've got 50 we've got 50 states in the United States, so we're going to have people in each of these states, and we're going to take a sample of 500 people in each state, and then we're going to have people going to different areas, different counties in these states, knocking on the doors, and then asking people, are you a voter? Can I see your voter registration card? Are you going to vote? I mean, who are you going to vote? And then those are the most reliable polls. Now, the second most reliable polls are phone polls, whereby you get a list of the people who have phone numbers in the country. You verify that against the electoral roll, and then you've got people calling those people, talking to them on the phone, verifying details with them on the phone before you ask them questions. But when you have an app-based poll, you can have somebody in India taking part in that poll and saying, I'm going to vote for Bola Tinubu, I'm in Nigeria, and there's no way of verifying that. So when you have polls, you want to look at the margin of error. And because Bloomberg, they knew what they had done, if you look at their story, they did not put the margin of error.
In the event that when the election season is over and we see hypothetically that the Bloomberg polls actually turned out to be correct, what would be your reaction to that?
Well, I mean, it's not going to turn out to be correct. So I'm not going to react to something that's not going to, manifest in reality. I mean, anybody. Bloomberg is saying that Peter Obi is going to win the election by a landslide of 72%. So he's saying that 72% of Nigerians are going to vote for him. Anybody who believes that is a political neophyte, and I'm not a political neophyte, so I'm not going to respond to that. I believe that at the first ballot, Atiku is going to win. I believe that his closest rival is Bola Tinubu, and I believe that Peter Obi will come a very, very distant third. There are reasons for that. If you want me to give you the reasons, I'll give you the reasons.
Well, unfortunately, our time is far spent. I would have loved to have known how you conducted that particular poll. Maybe you can sum that up for us very quickly in 30 seconds. How did you come up with your poll?
Well, it's not a poll, it's a reality. If you look at the Osun elections, what I told you is what manifested. The People's Democratic Party won, the APC came second, and then the Labour Party came a very, 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 very distant third. And that's going to reflect on February 23, 2020, February 25, 2023, when Atiku wins the next presidential election.
Well, we'll wait and see. Thank you so much, Reno Mokuri. Appreciate your time on Newsday. Thank you for joining us.